Hi, Facebook Live. I know I said 7, running a little late. You know, when you have kids in the house, you never know what to expect, right? So, running a little late because of that, but wanted to keep my promise and come on tonight. You'll notice that the title I have at the top is like, what's the cost to you? So if you guys haven't seen on my page, I'm running this challenge. It's 21 minutes to sanity. And the reason why I did that, excuse me, is because I know if you've ever been in the situation that I've been in, is you work a job and it's really wearing you out. It's getting on your last nerves. By the end of the day, you're exhausted, you're drained. This is why I put this challenge together. And the question of tonight is, what is it costing you? What's it costing you to stay in that job that every day you go in, you kind of dread going in every day. You're there, you get more stuff put on you and more stuff put on you. You get stressed, you get anxiety. By the end of the night, when you're driving home, you're annoyed about the drive home. By the time you get home, you're exhausted. What toll is that taking on your life? Seriously. You know, you think about what is it doing to you emotionally? Let's start there, right? What's it doing to you emotionally having to go in every day to a place that you dread going to? Over and over again, at least 5 days a week. And you're spending most of your week there. So emotionally, it's taking its toll on you. And you know, long terms, after being in stress constantly, it takes a toll on your health, right? So people start to get anxiety. They start to have health problems where they have high blood pressure. And the other health issue goes along with being exhausted at the end of the day. So if you're exhausted at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but I'm not running out to the gym and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go exercise. I just kind of want to veg on the couch and just chill out and watch something mind-numbing, something that takes me away from my exhausting day. So if you're not doing any physical activity and you've got all of this cortisone from the stress inside your system, you're probably gaining weight. And we know that gaining weight year after year increases health problems, right? So you're in this kind of cycle that's not stopping. So it's like, at what point are you going to say, okay, enough is enough. I deserve something better. I don't have to live like this. Like, this does not have to be your normal. And I'm not sure why so much in our culture that we joke about this, like, oh yeah, you know, it's okay to have a sucky job and live that way for years and years and years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You don't get that time back. Any of you out there who's ever lost someone near and dear to your heart, you know you don't get that time back. So your life is a gift. It's precious. Why are you spending it year after year doing the same old things and not shifting and changing? So this is why I brought this challenge to fruition, because I didn't want people to have to go year after year in the same kind of situation. I know everybody can't leave their job. Obviously, we have bills and responsibilities. But what if I can teach you some skills that make that job starting off to be bearable? Then it's like, oh, I can cope. Then you start to thrive in the other areas of your life because you have more energy. You have more focus at work, so you can get some things done. The stress at work doesn't stress you out as much, so it doesn't exhaust you. I can teach you those skills. I can show you how to get through job situations like that. I did it for myself. I've done it for other clients. That's what this challenge is about. And because I didn't want any barriers to you getting into this challenge and saying, oh, well, this is here, or I can't afford it, the challenge is free. So there's no excuse. No excuse why you can't sign up for this challenge, why you can't learn these simple techniques that you can use in your life every single day for the rest of your life. It's not like, okay, you have to learn these and then relearn them and learn something else. No, you can use these once you get them for the rest of your life. And you can use them in multiple situations, no matter what goes on or what comes up in your life. So really, you got to think about it. What is it costing you in relationships that you're staying at this job? If you're coming home every day exhausted and drained, are you really present for the people that you love and care about? Are they getting quality time from you? Because what's probably happening is most of your quality time and your energy and all that drive is at that job because you need that job to pay your bills. So you're trying to maintain and you're trying to keep the job and you're trying to keep up with the quota and the responsibilities of that job. And then when you come home, you don't have all of that energy to give to the people that you love so much. So it is affecting your relationships. You might be short-tempered because you come home, you're exhausted. I don't know about you, but when I'm tired, I am not the most pleasant person. I get cranky, I get grouchy. So then those people aren't getting the best of you. So it's costing you in your relationships. We talked about it's costing you maybe in health. But what about you? You know, you're here to take care of you. You are the main person that is supposed to take care of you, make sure everything is working for you. How many years are you going to sit in this cycle of just getting by, of just making do? Don't you think you're worth not constantly sitting in that? Well, I'm just going to get by another year. Okay, another 2 years. Then you look around here and you're like, holy crap, I've been on this job 10 years. I've been on the job 5 years. I only plan to be here 1. You don't get that time back. You really don't. You deserve to find a way to deal with this situation and make it better for you right here and right now. And that's what this challenge is about. It's not about waiting, oh, okay, till next year or till I'm in a better job and then my life is going to get better. Let's make it better right now. We start the challenge next week on Wednesday. You can start improving your days next week starting on Wednesday. But even quicker than that, I'm going to give you guys a tool. I don't know if you've ever heard of EFT, and some people call it tapping. It's a great tool that I learned, and I'm actually in love with this tool. But one of the pressure points, which is on the side of your hand, we call it like the karate chop, right? Doesn't matter which hand. And we hit it just like this. We tap it, okay? So it's called tapping. You hit this, okay? And I normally start with a couple of deep breaths. But I'm only going to show you one point right now today because I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but it's something simple that you can do tomorrow when you go into work. You just go like this and you say, even though I don't want to be at this job, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I don't want to be at this job, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm upset that I have to be at this job, I deeply and completely accept myself. And you can just keep doing that over and over again. And here's the cool part. If you're at a meeting and you're getting stressed out, you can do that underneath the table. Nobody has to know. If you're at your desk, you can do it underneath your desk and nobody has to know you're doing it. But you're doing it and you're just breathing. And I said it out loud to you today so that you would have a reference, but you can say it totally in your head and just keep saying it over and over again and do it for a couple of minutes. And what you'll find is that your stress and the anxiety will lessen. And that's just a simple thing you can do. So I'm going to teach you a lot more tools. I'm going to teach you the full sort of what I call entourage of tapping and the different points that you can use. But these are things I'm going to teach you that you don't need equipment for. You don't need to go out and buy something. I'm going to teach you what to use right here, right now, in the moment. So no matter where you are, whatever situation you're in, you can use them right there. We've got 3-minute techniques. I've got techniques for under 5 minutes. All of these different things that you can do. And most of the time you'll do them, people won't even know you're doing them. But they're going to bring your stress level down. I'm going to show you techniques that bring up your energy level, which is pretty cool. So guys, really, there's no excuse for you to sign up. And how long are you really going to sit in this miserable space? You don't deserve it. You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, we all can say we made mistakes. Every human being on this planet has. But that doesn't mean you have to sit in misery. You deserve so much more. So I'm going to put the link after I stop the video below and want you guys to take advantage of this challenge. Like I said, it's free. There's no real excuse. Even if you can't be at the trainings live or whatever, they're going to be recorded so you can watch them when you have time, whenever you have a break. And the videos are going to be short. More than likely, they'll be less than 10 minutes. No real excuses, guys. You deserve this. Give this to yourself. Don't keep asking yourself a year from now, gosh, what is the price I'm paying for staying in this job? You guys deserve so much better than this. Don't ever stay in a job and in a situation stuck. I'm going to give you things that can shift it. Shift your energy, shift your focus, so that you can get the job done and you can have better days at work until maybe you can leave or do something else with your life. I hope you guys have a great night, great night. And I will see you again probably in a couple of days. So take care. Bye.